All right, so back to the topic. Essentially, you're gonna get to a space where it starts to work. Now, when I first started this, obviously I had no clients. I was coming to a space where I had no clients, I had no money, and I really was just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I lost my job, I didn't have shit. So I came to a space where I was just kind of like, you know what? Let me sit down and take an inventory of my skills. Because although we are creatives, it's really important to be practical at the same time. And a lot of people lose sight of that because they want to be the next Rihanna, or they want to be the next Beyonce, or they want to be something that you haven't even put in the work. Excuse me. I'm getting over a thing. Um, you haven't even put in the work to decide that you deserve that kind of platform. You've literally done nothing. Maybe took a couple music lessons, maybe you're barely going out and networking, you're barely doing what you need to do to become that person that you say you want to be. Um, the harsh reality is anybody that wants to be successful has to put in the work, has to put in the has to think practically, think creatively, put in the work, and you're going to have to acquire a myriad of skills in order to make your business work for you. And you have to be willing to do whatever it takes, ethically, of course, whatever it takes to make what you're doing work. It may be like how I said, now I'm going to start live streaming every Tuesday on a set schedule so you guys know when I'm here. I'm planning on creating a series on YouTube for the Classifieds series, and because it's based on the Classifieds, I'll be releasing that every Sunday. I thought it was very appropriate for what I was creating. And people seem to really love the poetry, so I really wanted to create a playlist for you. So it's really about paying attention and being cognizant of what you have to offer people. You have not earned their attention yet. And don't get on a high horse or whatever, or try to be this person that wants to be out here fucking flashing or whatever. You think that's going to win for you? That's not going to make you win. Connection makes you win. You are not a winner if you are not connecting. Now, with the topic being the compound interest of your work ethic, I noticed that as long as I stay focused and as long as I took time to reach out to people, countless hours of writing free articles for samples, countless hours of creating content, countless hours of creating a spreadsheet and plugging those potential clients in that spreadsheet and then contacting them, updating resumes, creating personalized resumes for different companies. I mean, going through, and I feel like still I'm not doing enough. That's the truth. I feel like still there's more to do, and I can do more, and I can be better, and I have to push. Sometimes I feel like there's not even enough hours in the day to really accomplish what I want to accomplish, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to try. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get better. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going to come to a space where I'm going to tighten this up and I'm going to create something that's valuable for other people. It isn't about you. It is and it isn't. I'll explain that in a second. But if you want to create something that you can sell, you need to give people value. And like the worst thing for me is someone who's like, buy my online course. And it's like, well, why should I buy your course? Because I'm great at it. Okay, prove to me you're great at it. Not one video giving some of their secret sauce away and giving step-by-step instructions of things that you can do that will help you with your business, or with whatever it is that you're doing. And I find that very annoying because now you're not giving people value, yet you think that they need to buy from you. Prove to me I need to buy from you. Prove to me. Prove it to me. You know, you obviously don't care about me. That's how I look at it. As a consumer, that's how I look at it. You don't care about me. All you want is my money, and you're not offering any value. So create free shit. Get better at what you're doing. I'm planning on, I can't, I gotta wait till my throat clears up a little. I lost it because I was talking a lot in the weekend, in the city this weekend. I was just networking, meeting people, meeting with clients, that whole thing. Um, I'm so excited. I want to create a free audiobook for you guys. And you know what? Hey, join. At that point, I can have some leverage to say, hey, if you enjoyed this, join my email list. I have more coming. If you enjoyed this and this is the content you want, do this or whatever. So, I mean, it really comes to a space where your work ethic and trying to spread yourself out as much as you can, like, truly matters. It truly matters. And it truly makes a difference. You know what I mean? It makes a difference. Now, with the clients, now, bartending is very interesting because you work more or less every party I work because people like my work and I do my best to connect and to add value. I get referrals. So I'll usually do one job and then I'll get 3 jobs. And even if I had to travel to New Jersey to get that job, I don't complain because now I have 3 jobs. Now I have 3 more events. Now more people want to put money in my pocket. What am I going to say no to money? Like, no. I'm going to be like, thank you very much. This is my fee. This is when I could be there. Whatever. Let's work together. And I noticed that the more that I cared about my work and the more that I cared about connecting with people, the more business I tend to have. Now, the other thing is when you're working with clients freelancing and doing personal assistant work and creating content, up front, they really do try to lowball you. Not everyone, but a lot of people will try to lowball you, and that's fine. Let them. Let them lowball you. Focus only on gaining clients because the more clients you have, the more work you'll have to show for what you've done. And now you also are creating leverage. And that's something a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people are very short term with this stuff. You want to create leverage. You always want to have, sorry, I should have turned my emails stuff off, but whatever. We'll roll through it. You want to create leverage because you want people to be interested in what you're doing. And if you're not creating the leverage in the long term, then you're losing. You're losing essentially. You're going to be losing. You'll get that client in the short term that wants to pay you $60 an hour, but you're going to lose because in the long term, you're not going to have enough work where you can actually be like, hey, I've done this. This is what I've accomplished. This is how I've helped them. Even if you get a client, say you want to become someone that builds brands. You can get a client for free and be like, hey, I want to help you with your brand. I really like what you're doing. And you can dedicate 4 hours a day to that client. And when you dedicate those 4 hours a day to that client, they start seeing their numbers going up and they start seeing that what you're telling them to do is working. Work with that client for a year or two. Now you have a brand. When you go and get another job, now you have leverage. Hey, this is where they were. This is where I got them. These are the numbers. And on top of that, once they start making money because you built their brand, now you can get paid for your work. They already know that you're solid. You know what I mean? So it's just so important. And I really want people to like take away that your work will always get you this magic money. Your work will always get you to a space where you can get more work. But, I mean, you have to want it more than anyone else. And you have to come to a place where you're like, I don't give a fuck what I have to do. I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to learn. I'm going to get better. And you have to know that although you may check out what your competitors are doing for ideas and stuff, you are your own competition. You are your own competition. And you deserve to be great. You do. Now, are you going to work for it? Are you going to work to be great? That's the fucking question. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's my central message for the day. What I'm going to do now is we're going to switch gears and I'm going to invite some people in. We will do a little poetry. Invite. Come and hang out with me, guys. We'll do a little poetry. I actually should have shared this to my page, but I didn't think about it. It's fine. It's totally, oh, she's already here. It's totally not the end of the world. I'm not stressing it too much. Okay, I think I already invited Pat. Okay, Google's trying to get me to buy stuff. OMG. Stuff is bugging out on me. Alright, so let's do some old people, and we're gonna get started. So I know a lot of you probably already saw the poem. I did a poem called Human for Hire. Do I offer massages? No, I don't offer massages. I'm not a masseuse. I mean, but if you do want to get kicked in the balls, I can help you with that. I kick people in the balls all day. All day, all night, whatever you want. Kick them, fucking... Anyway. People are being gross on here, so I had to regulate a little bit. Y'all know how it is. It's a rough time sometimes. Alright, cool. I think we got invited enough people. We could definitely start to get started with the poetry, and I know a lot of you probably already heard it, but I wanted to reiterate what I've been doing. And yeah, you gotta be a savage sometimes, Kali. These people, some of these men are literally laughable as human beings. So yeah, this is from the series The Classifieds. A lot of you already heard it, but I'll read it again because I love poetry. So, like, let's do it. It's called Human for Hire. I wanted a job because the last one just didn't work out. Interview after interview, resume after resume. I sent out Monster.com, Craigslisting hopes. Indeed. Can you find someone to hire me? Maybe my hair wasn't combed correctly. Maybe it was my shoes. I had just one suit and it was super tight too. Down to my last $3. My ribs are starting to touch. I bought a cup of coffee. Now I'm down to $1.22. Shit out of luck. At the end of my wits. Nobody would hire me. I just wasn't the right fit. Fuck it. I'm selling my suit, throwing out those shoes, or maybe sell them on eBay as lightly used. I'll get my own gigs, comb my hair like this, wear sweats and a t-shirt. I'm tired of taking the bus to find someone who will give me a chance. I'll start by looking for clients, listing my skills. Something will sell. Upwork.com, Fiverr is going strong. Thumbtack my experience and free Craigslist ads to fuel my dreams. It took a month, it seems, but now I work for me, creating a new reality in this gig economy. $200 short on rent, but pressure makes diamonds, so I'm getting what I can get. I have a fire inside, an insatiable drive, human for hire with passion and desire. Multiple income streams. I'm a new type of being. Nobody said it would be easy, but this activation, discovery, adventure, this journey has humbled me. Building my wealth, live streaming myself. Author of ambition, I'm finally living. Human for hire with unlimited vision. So, yeah. And you know what? This poem's totally based off my own experiences. And it's totally based off, like, what I've been doing since I chose to be a freelancer and since I chose to gig gang, since I chose to just do my own thing. Like, that's what that's all based off of. And I'm very humbled by the experience. It's very humbling. You really come to a space where you appreciate the people who don't know you from a hole in the wall, but they still give you these opportunities. And you really come to a space where you appreciate the skills that you've learned, and you just appreciate every day. I appreciate my money more now than I ever have because I work so hard for it. I appreciate every dollar. I'm just like, thank you, dollar. I'm gonna buy something from Dollar Tree now. Maybe some gummy bears. But yeah, just, I feel blessed. And I just want to let people know that you don't, they're gone are the days when you had to suffer working for somebody else who couldn't give a shit about you, and now you're wasting 8 hours of your day and you're no longer living. Choose to live. Choose to live. Because it's, you only got one shot at this. Choose to live. And choose to live your best life right now, because moments are fleeting. And that's like my main message. Like, I want you guys to know I'm doing this myself because I want other people to know that it's possible to work for yourself from home and get paid. Now, I'm telling you that it's not easy, but I am telling you that it is possible. And that you can I will do these live streams every Tuesday, and I'll give updates on my journey, and I'll let you guys know how I'm doing, how many clients I got, what's been going on, because I think that it's so important to share this information and just to share my story so other people know it's possible. There is somebody out there with a bigger vision than me who will do greater things than me, and maybe I could be the person that inspires them to be the person that they were always meant to be. That's exactly where it's at, man. That's exactly where it's at. It isn't about you. It's about your legacy, and it's about the people that you inspire and that you touch. It's never about you. It's never about you in the long run. Maybe up front, yes, you have to not go to that party, not date, surround yourself with positive people or whatever, but you're really looking to inspire other people, and you really want to come to a space where other people care about you so much that they want your success. You know what I mean? Come to a space where other people are thanking you because you gave them the courage to quit that job, to start their own business, and to stay focused on their dreams. You know, do that for someone. Be nice to somebody today. You see somebody walking around like looking sad or whatever, walk up to them and start talking to them. That's like what I did Sunday. I was in Spanish Harlem, and I walked up to this homeless lady, and I sat down next to her, next to the train, the 6 train, and I just started talking to her. I felt very connected to her right away. That's why I even did that, because I read people really well. Um, we talked for 2 or 3 hours, and now I started a GoFundMe so that I can help her um, get out of the situation that she's in. She literally is a classically trained ballerina. She is phenomenal, and all she wants is to get out of her situation so that she can teach ballet again. And I want to help her do that. So, and I know her. Oh, she showed me where she lives. So where she used to live. So, and I know she's trying to get back in there now. So I know her last known address. I know that she's still in the area, and I know that I want to see this woman do great things, and I'm gonna help her do it. And if I can't raise the $10,000 I want to raise, that's fine. If I can raise 200 for her, that'll help her on her mission. If I can raise 500 for her, if I can raise $1,000 for her, I just want to see this woman win. And that's what it's about. Just be human. Be nice to somebody today. It could literally be the difference between them being depressed and choosing to kill themselves, and them deciding to keep living and to keep living their best, to begin to live their best life and think positive. Like, don't be a dick. Don't be a fucking dick. Inspire somebody today. Inspire somebody to be amazing today. They deserve it, and they do. So, that's my message. So, as always, I love you guys. I love you, lovers. I love you. Now, all I want is for you to stay inspired. Stay inspired. Stay inspired. Hey, YouTube, stay inspired. And touch other people's lives in a positive way. I love you guys. Have an awesome, awesome day, and I will see you next Tuesday. And look out, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, subscribe. Every Sunday I'll be having, and if you want to know what my YouTube channel is, you guys just inbox me or leave it in the comments, and I'll answer you for sure. Also, make sure that, sorry, I got confused. Every Sunday I'll be putting out a new poem for the classified series, so definitely be on the lookout for that. So I love you guys. I will see you soon. Let's end. I don't even know how to end the live stream on Facebook, like, at all. Like, I have no experience with Facebook. I mean, with not Facebook, with YouTube ending the live stream. How do I do it? I don't know. Do you have to turn the phone this way? Nope. Orientation is locked. I have no idea. Oh, X. Oh, I figured it out.